I'm grateful to the government of the Republic of Namibia for appointing me as an ombudsman, for I have learned to serve with joy. I am grateful for the mistakes I have made, for I have learned the most. I am grateful to all my critics because they kept me humble. On the 1st of July this year, I've been in the office for 17 years. That is what I'm taking away from this office, gratefulness. I could have done things differently. Some things I could do differently, and some things I'm content with. I couldn't do more than that. Last week I visited the police holding cells at Grootfontein. I can just describe it in one word: horrendous, horrible, and not fit for any human to be detained there. That was a losing battle for me all these years. In each and every report, I reported on the shortcomings, defects in the holding cells in the facility, and the crowdedness of facilities in this trying times of COVID. When I look into that facilities, no one has a mask on. It's filthy. So that is one where I said another unfinished business to the Ombudsman. Human Rights Action Plan, which we initiated in the office. I did not get the cooperation through my whole career as Ombudsman from the different ministries. I did not have the resources. I did not have a budget for the implementation. I don't make some excuses for my own failures, but that is one of the reasons. All that the law requires of every Namibian: respect your fellow being, treat him as a human being, and if you differ from him or from, don't go to social media and bad mouth me like everything. Solve the difference here on the ground with the person which you have, and then we will have a better Namibia. We can develop and provide for our people if we are not so selfish. I've come to no other conclusion that we Namibians, we are not a caring people. Cases of domestic violence in this country. Why is it not stopping? Why do we have a Ministry of Gender Equality? Why we have plans when government spends so much resources fighting, combating domestic violence or violence in general, and we cannot stop it. As far as civil and political rights are concerned, that regard we found extremely well. But on the other side, now I have to bring out the negative, and the negative is social and economic rights. For the past 31 years, we made plans, policies, and beautiful plans. Housing. It is an emergency. It's not a shame, a matter of great concern for us. So we fail in that regard. More than half of the people of Namibia still use the bush. Suddenly, water and sanitation, a disease like hepatitis E, access to the highest attainable standard of healthcare. That is not a reality in the rural areas. Employment, I think, we have the highest in the existence of the free republic. So we failed in that regard. You can never eradicate poverty. You can reduce it. Did we reduce? If you look at the reports of the statistic agency, said yes, from 27 to 70%. But we got more hungry people in this country, more unemployed people in the country. People may differ from me, but I said only the rich can afford true justice in this country. Small claims court, equality courts, where you can go from the street into the portals of this court and state your case, to give access to justice for those persons who cannot afford a lawyer. It must be informal, no cost effective I call it simple justice between man and man, where no lawyers is involved, and you state your case. That is access to justice for me.